It's Pete from Cheap Homesteading, and today we're going to plant the garlic. I am always running a little bit behind, and it's got really cold, and I'm just trying to get all these little things done before the winter comes, and planting the garlic is definitely one of them. You plant garlic in the fall, so it stays in the ground all winter long. It gets that cold cycle, and then when spring comes and the sun starts beating on the bed, it's just ready to go, and then the garlic pops up. But it's really important to get it planted the year before. You can plant it in the same year, but the actual garlic cloves are really, really small because they don't have the length of time to grow. So today we're going to plant our garlic. So let's go. Okay, so this is the raised bed that we had our potatoes in that I covered up with straw. I am just going to rake the straw to the side, and then we're going to plant the garlic. I'll rake it back over, and then we'll probably throw more straw back over the bed. We have 16 cloves of garlic, and they always say these hardneck varieties are more winter resistant. I don't know if that's true, but we are going to plant it. You keep these from year to year. So every year you keep a portion of your garlic so you can replant it, so it's pretty self-sustainable. Last year I kind of goofed up on the garlic and I just didn't get it planted, and so this year I had to buy my garlic. But I'm hoping from now on I'm just going to replant garlic that I grew from the previous year. At least that's what the plan is anyways, if I stay more organized maybe. So we're going to plant the garlic. So basically what you do is you get a clove of garlic, you break it open, and you plant these cloves of garlic separately. So that'll be a new clove of garlic next year. You can get quite a bit of yield out of actually one clove of garlic. So I'll push one in. Every 4 or 5 inches I throw another one in. Seems like garlic can be fairly crowded and it still grows really well. I'm not one to really measure, but that's about 4 to 5 inches apart, and that seems to work pretty good. And as I say, garlic can stand to be a little crowded, seems to do fine. So this is what it looks like. It's barely under the ground. There's one there, one there. You really don't want to plant them too deep. My wife had 2 bales of straw that's used for decorations. They got full of water and they're super heavy, but they'll actually work just fine for covering up my garlic. You don't always have to cover up garlic, it's fine. Number one, I have it in a really shallow raised bed, so I thought, well, maybe we should throw straw on it. I've seen some people do it and it seems to work. And I had 2 bales of straw just for decoration, so I thought instead of going to waste, we can throw it on the garlic. So let's do that. So planting garlic is super simple, it's not very hard, and from year to year it's very sustainable. So it's really good to get out there and just plant your garlic. I tend to run late, and you know what, I should have probably planted it, I don't know, probably a couple weeks ago. you know what, it's going to do good. I got it in now. We got the straw covering it up, and it's going to be super. So you'll get to see next spring how well the garlic did under the straw, because I've never used straw before, but I think it's going to work pretty good. So that's about enough for today, and you guys have a good one.